welcome to this channel. Our proposal here is the practice of meditation using the principles and maxims of traditional Stoicism as inspiration. Through constant practice, it's possible to promote a gradual shift in perspective, enabling us to apply the principles of Stoicism to our lives. In today's exercise, we will reflect and meditate on the passage of time and detachment. Additionally, we will contemplate the ephemeral nature of earthly things and strive to develop a broader view of existence. Among all the phenomena of life and nature observed by the Stoics, perhaps one of the most fruitful for learning is contemplation of the passage of time. Nothing escapes the ravages of time, and thus, time also transforms all objects, making almost everything transient. For Seneca, time is the most valuable asset. Time is life. Is there any sense in placing so much value on things as transient as money, power, fame? For the Stoics, the greatest value to be sought is that of virtue, for it is self-sufficient. Do not sell your peace for illusions. In the Stoic view, humans will only be happy when they become whole. Considering their rational nature, this is only possible when they attain knowledge of truth that allows them to live in accordance with nature. It is through virtue that one achieves a state of peace and harmony in accordance with human nature. Unfortunately, a great part of humanity loses its peace and virtue in an insane pursuit of merely transient values. Indeed, all the sufferings of our souls originate from desires for these transient things. Greed for what one does not have, fear of losing what one possesses, anger directed at those who frustrate our desires. Above our fleeting illusions, the stars, planets, and other celestial bodies continue their ordered course in the infinity of the cosmos. What are our problems, our angers, anxieties, and disappointments in the face of the vastness of the cosmos? Soon, all of this will be forgotten in the sands of time. For Marcus Aurelius, we should accustom ourselves to see things from above. Change our usual perspective. See how individuals, peoples, and nations are born, live, and die. All of this is transient, just as great civilizations have disappeared, leaving only ruins and historical fragments. What will become of our small personal issues, our petty problems? What is the importance of these concerns in the face of the eternal immensity of time? The Stoics emphasize the importance of not clinging to transient and impermanent things, but rather focusing on what is eternal and unchanging. For this is the essence of the natural reason that governs all things. The cosmos, understood as a rational and harmonious order, was often considered an example of this eternity and infinitude. For the Stoics, wisdom involved recognizing the ephemeral nature of material things and seeking tranquility and virtue through conformity with the universal order. This order, although perceived in the structure of the cosmos, is also present within each individual. Living in accordance with this cosmic order means living in harmony with the eternal principles that govern the universe. Direct your mind and your efforts towards what is lasting and eternal. Do not give so much importance to the transient and ephemeral concerns of everyday life. Contemplate the idea of infinity. Observe the limitless blue sky. Remember the ocean depths. Breathe calmly in the face of adversity. See how your problems are small and transient. They will all pass. Exhale, relaxing and imagining the accumulated tensions, attachments, and dense emotions dissolving. Reason purifies feelings and calms your mind. Everything that is useless to you, everything that is excessive, must follow its course back to nature from whence it came. Like a cloud carried away into the vastness. For the Stoics, pneuma was a subtle and universal substance that permeated the entire cosmos. This term, pneuma, can be translated as breath, soul, or vital principle. This substance was seen as the element that gave shape and organization to the world. Pneuma was considered the force that animated and unified all things, from human beings to nature itself. Imagine this force that connects you to the cosmos and to the universal intelligence. Contemplate, from above, the transience of attachments, desires, and disappointments that we are accustomed to experiencing in our lives. With your mental vision, imagine your home and your street. Imagine your neighborhood with the people who inhabit it. Imagine your city. Imagine your country with its particular customs and ways of life. Now, imagine planet Earth on its journey through our solar system. Observe the varied peoples and cultures that inhabit this same planetary abode. Remember the civilizations that have already existed. Finally, contemplate the vastness of the galaxy. Observe the celestial bodies. The planets, stars, and nebulae. Attachment is to cling to something that no longer serves you. Time passes and transforms all things. Fleeting pleasures and pains last no longer than a blink of an eye. They are mirages, illusions. Free yourself from the unnecessary, from the illusory. I do not desire illusions. What are these earthly transient things in the face of cosmic immensity? A piece of advice from Marcus Aurelius. Observe the ordered rhythm of the celestial bodies. Feel moved by them. Think of the stars. In a way, we are stardust. The atoms that make up our bodies were formed inside stars through nuclear processes and were scattered throughout the universe when those stars exploded. Feel that connection with the cosmos on a fundamental level. I do not desire illusions because external objects are transient. For things to be properly used, wisdom is necessary, or else such external goods cause more harm than benefit. Therefore, the essential thing is to cultivate my wisdom, my peace, and my virtue. For otherwise, goods can ruin a man. Attachment is illogical, for everything is transient. What are offenses, insults? Soon, all of this will pass. All of this will fall into the deepest oblivion. And the stars will continue their course. A new day begins. Observe the sun in its ordered rhythm, illuminating all things. A new day, and with it, a new chance. The mission that has not yet been fulfilled is still within time. I feel cared for and nourished by the cosmic intelligence that governs all things. This universal intelligence was called Logos by the Stoics. Providence, derived from Logos, provides the necessary resources for the existence of each being. I do not desire transient illusions. but I am grateful for everything that cosmic intelligence sends to me in its causality. I feel part of the whole in its natural pulsation. Everything that is useless does not interest me. Time is too valuable. All anger, all fear, all restlessness, all of this dissolves because I accept the events that naturally occur to me. The cosmic intelligence that governs all has produced the laws of causality that influence the events in my life. Nothing that can happen to me is, therefore, outside the normality of human existence. There is no point in rebelling against a natural event. Everything transforms. Attachment is illogical. I free myself from all unnecessary burden. I free myself from everything that is useless, excessive, or harmful. I receive all events that Providence sends to me. Like the rain that falls from the sky and wets the ground, washing away impurities. I do not desire illusions. Attachment is illogical, for everything changes. Time flies. Peace, which is the light that arises from within my being, has no end, for it cannot be conditioned by illusions. My patience is infinite. As infinite as the cosmos. I forget the small annoyances of everyday life. I dwell in universal reason. Whenever I forget the truth and get lost in illusions, like in a deep sleep, I remember the maxims, and I remind myself of them as much as necessary to regain my lucidity and my reason. I look at the sky and understand that I am a part of the whole. Everything that is transient cannot shake me. My eyes and my reason are fixed on the infinite. I make the cosmic immensity my mental resting place. All other humans, whose atoms were forged from cosmic dust, all bathed in the same light of universal intelligence, are my brothers. Seeing things from a broader perspective helps me to put things into a clearer perspective. To perceive what truly possesses essential value in my existence. May this connection with the universe serve as a source of inspiration. May the order and harmony of the cosmos be appreciated. serving as an example for men to orient themselves in accordance with this natural reason. Calmly, return your awareness to your surroundings. Observe your physical and mental state. Notice your breathing pattern and any other sensations throughout your body. Repeat this exercise as many times as you like and as often as necessary. Try to keep in your conscious memory some precepts and maxims, carrying your practice into everyday life. Until next time.